I understand how important the wage offer is. However, I regret to inform you that you did not meet all of our requirements now. Would you like to hear some feedback?
Hello, guys. Welcome to a new episode. My name is Joshua from Hypreneur School, and thank you for being here. In today's video, I'm going to analyze a real interview. One of my peers forwarded me this audio, where unfortunately for this person, she couldn't pass the interview. And since, of course, nobody here wants to get rejected, I'm going to avail myself of this resource in order to give you a better understanding on why so many people got rejected by failing these kind of interviews. Nonetheless, every cloud has a silver lining, and the good news is that we can actually learn from those rejections. I, for one, don't like judging candidates based on unrelated things like, for instance, the face they were wearing during the interview, although a sour face is not advisable either. I also don't pay attention to how candidates are dressed. Even though the taste for teachers are questionable nowadays, I don't really care about that. And I agree. When people say that it's not fair when they are being judged on the setup of their code editor, like for example, the kind of syntax highlighting tends to correlate with the ability or it tends to correlate with professionalism. I totally agree that these things are just feeding into their biases. Because if you interview properly, you can actually test for ability. You can actually test for professionalism. You don't have to crystal ball these things. You don't have to read tea leaves or overthink because it's inaccurate and it's unfair. The statistics rule 101 is correlation is not the same thing as causation. Just because things correlate doesn't allow you to look at the fact and implying back that the cause is also true. But having said this, I gave myself the task of carefully analyzing why this person failed this interview. And I will show you the main reasons so that you can have a better insight into the core of how to pass an interview and what are the do's and don'ts. So without further ado, let's hear the full interview.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And I would love to take 15 minutes to see if the performance is a great fit for you. Is now a good time for a phone interview?
Yes, I'm very available, sir.
Okay, so I'll ask a few questions now to get to know you, and we will discuss your work experiences. Then after that, I will let you know what the next steps are. And I would like as well to ask for your permission to get your personal data, work experiences, and other information that are relevant to your application. And also, this call is recorded for quality and training purposes. Is that okay?
Yes, it's very okay.
Okay, let's start with the easy questions. What is your first and your last name? So Chaffee, Chafey for Chaffee.
Yes,
And last name would be Fresh.
that's correct.
And your middle name? Thank you. And your Facebook username?
My full name.
And what? Thank you. Your email address? gmail.com, right?
Okay, my full name only, sir, and added to at gmail.com.
Okay, I see. Thank you. And which city do you currently live right now?
Honestly, I am here in our province. Yes.
If ever given a chance to be part of a team, are you okay to work on our site at JY Square Mall, La Hogue here in Cebu City?
Yes, I'm very open, sir.
Have you been employed or trained with a Performax before?
Not yet.
Are you a Filipino citizen?
Yes, of course.
Are you currently of legal age to work?
Yes, of course, because I'm 25 years old.
25 years old.
Yes.
What is the highest level of education you have completed?
Bachelor's degree of Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics.
Okay. In what school?
Cebu Technological University.
What campus? And when did you graduate?
May 2019.
2019. Any pending board exam or licensure exam?
I'm done with my licensure examination for teachers and gladly I passed it.
Okay, congratulations though.
Thank you.
Any plans to pursue your career as a teacher anytime soon?
In fact, my last work is I am a to the university where I graduated also, and I did not renewed my contract.
Okay, I see. And what made you interested, by the way, to apply here at the performance?
Yeah, as I read your I visited your website and I read there that you're catering your not just for your company's growth but also for your employees' growth. And as I see there, we have the same mission and vision. So I tell myself that this is the right company for me to grow and to render my service and also to share my skills to them for their company's growth also.
And how do you see yourself 2 or 3 years from now?
2 or 3 years from now, if
How do
I
you
am
see
given a
yourself?
chance to work in your company, I'll be seeing myself working in your company and having a having a respectable position in your company.
Okay. Let me stop the audio right here because this is the exact moment when she failed this interview. She did an acceptable interview overall, but then she was dragged to a different interview. She was doing fine because the questions were standard and everyone can learn standard responses or verbiages from the internet. But once you are forced to get out of your comfort zone and you have to face the music with a different topic, with a limited repertoire and vocabulary, well, you will be doomed, my friend. So this is the reason why we encourage you to raise your bar when it comes to learning more phrases and vocabulary, or else you will get stuck. You will begin stuttering and mumbling things because you don't really know how to respond these off-the-cuff questions. Bear in mind that I have accent, of course. I will say that I will go out on a limb and say that it sucks. But my strength is not my accent. My strength is that I am able to get my ideas come across. If you want to perfect your accent, that's great. I respect that. And I will admire you if you get to the point when you would be able to pass yourself as a native speaker. I will totally respect that. But for the time being, try to focus on your communication skills. It sounds unfair if you fail the interview because you got stuck. You were stuttering things. You were being repetitive. But take into consideration that they are other candidates, and if they are better at speaking than you, well, it's pretty obvious that they deserve the job over you.
Spanish flies right out of their mouth. Like, not like a little bit of Spanish, like you could tell that that's all their thoughts, everything they do is in Spanish. You know how you could tell when you say hello to them, you can see your hello enter their head. You're like, hello, and you see it go, hello equals hola. Reply with hello.
But don't worry, roll up your sleeves, go to learn, and get your ass off the chair in order to be better, and then you will beat others during the interview process. Get your ideas come across well, so people will understand you perfectly, and you won't sound either repetitive nor limited. Or else you will receive a...
Okay, I see. So I think you got all the information that I need right now, and Thank you so much, by the way, kid, for taking the time to talk with me today. And I understand how important a great job for you is. However, I regret to inform you that you did not meet all of our requirements now. Would you like to hear some feedback?
That's okay, sir. Thank you for calling and have a nice day ahead.
You too. Thanks for answering the call. Bye bye for
Okay,
now.
thank you.